She stood in front of the mirror, adjusting her earrings for the third time, pretending she wasn't in a hurry. I watched her silently from the doorway, feeling that familiar heaviness in my chest. She said she was just going out for the night with her friends, nothing special. But something in her voice, in the way she avoided my eyes, told me there was more behind her plans. When she finally walked toward the front door, she grabbed her purse quickly, almost nervously. I followed, still trying to decide whether to say anything or stay quiet. For weeks, things between us had felt different, small excuses, late nights, conversations that died too quickly. And tonight felt like the final thread pulling loose. She reached for the doorknob, forced a smile, and said, "Don't wait up. It might get late." Her tone was light, but her hands trembled. It was the kind of tremble that only happens when someone is hiding something. I could feel it in my bones. I stepped closer and said the words I had been holding back for days, the words that were now burning inside me. "I know who you're meeting tonight." The smile on her face froze instantly, as if the world had stopped for her. Her breath caught halfway, and her fingers slipped off the doorknob. She didn't deny it, not immediately. Instead, she stared at me with wide eyes, trying to understand how much I knew. The truth was, I knew enough. A friend had seen her. Someone had overheard things. And deep down, my heart had known long before anyone told me. I don't know what you're talking about," she whispered. But her voice was too fragile, too unsteady. She looked like someone trying to escape a room filling with smoke. One more step, and she would run. One more truth, and she would crumble. I told her everything. I had pieced together the messages, the strange excuses, the hours she couldn't account for. Her shoulders slowly dropped as I spoke, as if each fact was a weight she could no longer carry. When I finished, she didn't look shocked. She looked relieved, like she had been waiting for this moment to finally come. Then came the silence, the painful, stretched out silence that felt louder than shouting. She lowered her gaze, and tears formed at the corners of her eyes. But she wiped them away quickly, as if she didn't deserve to cry. I watched her break, piece by piece, right there in front of the door she had planned to walk through. "I'm sorry," she finally said. But the words felt empty, too late, too soft. It wasn't the kind of sorry that fixes anything. It was the kind that admits defeat. She leaned against the wall as if her legs couldn't hold her anymore. I told her that everything changed the moment trust broke, that I couldn't keep pretending things were the same. She nodded slowly, accepting the truth like someone walking into cold water, shivering, but knowing it couldn't be avoided. She didn't argue. She didn't defend herself. She just listened. Her purse slipped from her hand and hit the floor softly. She whispered that she never planned for things to go this far, that she didn't know how to stop once it started. Her voice cracked, and for a second, she looked like the person I used to know, the one who loved me honestly. I picked up her purse, handed it back, and stepped aside. "If you still want to go," I said quietly. "You can." She looked at the open door, then at me, and suddenly the night she was excited about moments ago felt like a distant memory. She closed the door slowly, knowing that what I said had destroyed everything we once had.